Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all fat and happy, healthy, fit and well. And this is our cruise around a low-end subdivision a couple of days ago. Just thought we'd take a little trip around here to give you guys a view on what you actually get over here in relation to a low-end subdivision. A lot of guys already won't even go near the low-end subdivision, mainly because they can afford something better. So that's what you can go for. But some guys will have a bit of a budget, a low-end budget. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I've actually stayed in this particular subdivision myself, so I can say there's not too much wrong with them. And by what you can hear, it's fairly quiet throughout the day most of the time. You're going to get the occasional rooster, you're going to get the occasional party, karaoke party, things like that, and you're going to get the occasional kids running around. So you've got to go very slow to make sure you don't run anybody over, let alone the cats and dogs that could be running around as well. But yeah, more to the point, on these low-end subdivisions, they're packed in tightly. You get a lot of people in a small area. They all got cars, motorbikes, that sort of carry on. So you can see that there's not much room for parking. It's very limited. This particular subdivision is supposed to have like a little wee outside area for your car, just under the those that have got 2 floors. The lower floor, you can put your car in there, and if you've got room next to it, you can put in a little wee carport garage there, just like that one you can see there with the Suzuki sitting there. But usually, you know, one thing I've noticed, a lot of people who will buy a car, they're too big. It's you know, these cars are worth over $1 million, and I got to tell you that these houses are not worth $1 million. To me, I wouldn't pay, you know, over $1 million for one of these houses, even though they can make them look all right on the inside, and on the outside do them up a bit. But they're very basic, very simple, and it's not the sort of house that I would go for. But yeah, I just want to show you, this is what the locals people, because a lot of them are on low wages, you know, they can only afford so much, which is not their fault. They're on low wages, and that's all that the country pays them over here. Hence, what is it, 120 million people plus live here. That's a lot of people, and you've got to house them, you've got to put them somewhere. And the best thing that they can do is to condense the area where they can all be housed into these types of subdivisions. So this is basically what you get in the low-end subdivision, and this one is well established. It's been around for quite a few years, as you can tell. There's a lot of greenery, trees, and they've really done as much as they can to their houses to spruce them up a bit, make them look more homely. They like a lot of greenery, as you do, pot plants and everything. They look good anywhere, because the last thing you want is a concrete jungle. It's not the prettiest picture. So there you can see some of them have got carports on there, because when they get these brand new, they're very simple. You don't get a carport. You know, you just get a house with the roof and the walls and the doors and a bit of painting here and there. That's all you get. You have to add everything else like a carport, and if you want, you put a gate and a fence around the front as well. And yeah, like I said, limited space to park cars, but this is what you'll get. This is fairly full, so I thought this would be a good idea to show you. You can see the washing lines out there. They put them out the front in the sun. Some guys have got vehicles which are too long, so obviously they won't fit in a little carport there. They stick out a bit, but they find a way. Good at finding a way to make everything fit so that everybody can get around. That's the important part. So with the MECQ, a lot of people are at home instead of out at work. Excuse me. A lot are at work, but there's also a lot at home, so that's why you see a lot of vehicles parked around this particular subdivision, and probably most other subdivisions are like this at the moment. Just put this window down so you can get a better view. There we go, a bit better. See, it's a very big subdivision, and everybody's packed into a small area. So, you know, if you don't mind a little bit of noise, which is what you're going to get, and living right next door to your neighbours, then this will be for you. Like I mentioned before, I did live in this particular subdivision for almost a year, 8-9 months, while we were getting our house built at the time. And yeah, I found it was okay. Apart from the first night I stayed there, it was a whole new experience for me. And the neighbour next door, about 2 houses down, he came outside at about 5:30 a.m. and put his radio on. Because he woke me up at 5:30. I thought, what is that noise? What's going on? It was the radio. So I said to the missus, I can't have this at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not getting up till 7. Come on now, mate. So I went outside. So, hey, buddy, come on. Noisy. Nobody up. You're the only one up. Come on. Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. Yeah, no worries. And he, subsequently turned it down and turned it off, whatever. And he never did that again. So, it was just a matter of saying something politely to the guy so that I could get me beauty sleep. Need it. When you look like me, you need as much beauty sleep as you can get. So he did that, and that was all good. So just be respectful to the neighbours, and they'll be respectful back. That's all it's about. So yeah, here we go. We're coming around the end of the subdivision now. We've been right around it. Now we're coming up to the front end of it. On the right there, I don't know what's actually in there. It's like a half-built house or something or other. For all I know, it's some kind of septic collecting wastewater area. But I've never smelt anything bad out of it, so it might be all right. So yeah, there you can see, that's your typical house right there, that one in front. That's what you'll get. And on the inside, you get a bedroom upstairs, bedroom downstairs, wet kitchen at the back there, very small. Obviously a wet toilet area, very small, and yeah, very simple. So they do what they can to make them look as impressive as they can, to make a better room, try and go as high as they can, put another patio up on the first floor there if you can. And so yeah, there we go. That's it. Can't say much more than that. There she is in all its beauty. So yeah, I hope you don't mind me rambling on, but that's just a little look at the low-end subdivision. Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, be fit and well, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks guys, cheers, bye bye.